Hello again. This is a video response for you, Roger Thompson. I've been trying to figure out how to do video responses on YouTube, and I don't think I've quite figured it out. So I thought, well, I'll just upload another video. I guess by now you're on your way to quitting smoking. I think it's absolutely fantastic, mate. I wish you all the best. Certainly a brave chap attempted to do this side of Christmas. I know for a fact that I don't think I'd be able to do something like that. So absolutely fantastic. I'm still smoke free. I haven't really thought about them for a long time, to be perfectly honest. I'm coming up to, I guess, 2 years really, February. But you know, I can't remember the last time I sort of really thought about cigarettes. I mean, they're a distant memory now. You know, I'm absolutely fine with that. No problems whatsoever. But I thought I wanted to do this response because I just wanted to sort of say that if you do need any help, or if you just need somebody to talk to, feel free to get hold of me via the channel. We can sort of talk privately or anything like that if you want. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but you know, I'd love to help. I saw your comment the other day, but it's just been kind of busy on the run up to Christmas round here, and I've been meaning to sort of respond back to you. But I've got today off work as well, so I thought, well, I just wanted to get this done. Sort of first thing that I wanted to do this morning, and I just wanted to sort of say, I guess because you know, it's sort of early days for you at the minute, and I can only imagine what's sort of going through your mind and stuff like that. I mean, I recall, you know, sort of my first few days, but a couple of the things that sort of are, I can explain this. A couple of the things that I was sort of scared about when I first decided to quit, because you know, I really enjoyed smoking. You know, I think I've said that a couple of times on the previous videos, and yeah, the first thing that I was sort of scared about was that would sort of the thought of cigarettes drive me to have another one, if you get what I mean. I was sort of scared to be around people that smoked. You know, this is after I'd quit. I thought that I would have to sort of distance myself. I thought that the pull of the addiction would still be strong even after years. I mean, I had no idea at the time. It isn't, you know. But certainly when you go in, you know, when you do decide to quit, in the first couple of months, you sort of think about this a lot, and you think, oh, is this how it's going to be now? You know, that I'm constantly going to be craving these things, and even over time it's going to get better. But is it always going to be there? Do you know what I mean? And it isn't. And I think it's not until you've quit for a long time that you realise it all seems a bit silly, to be perfectly honest. You know, but it's one of those things that I did think about sort of in the early days. I mean, for example, you know, you get up in the morning and probably one of the first things you do is you have a cigarette. Well, it's sort of like when you got up this morning, did you think about bananas? You probably didn't actually. I read that you're a chef, so you probably did. But let's say you don't. You know, I mean, did you think about bananas this morning? Well, that's like me now. I mean, I get up in the morning. I certainly don't think about cigarettes. You know, certainly not like I used to do. You know, when I was quitting smoking, and I didn't think in those early days that I was quitting. I didn't think that would ever go away. You know, I thought that, you know, I'd sort of get up, and even 6 months after quitting, there'd always be something there, you know, and that craving might come back, and, you know, would I have to distance myself from sort of things because I didn't want to have a cigarette, and if I had one, that would be it, and stuff like that. But to be perfectly honest, once you start getting into this, and, you know, a couple of months have passed, and certainly 6 months, which I know might seem a long time at the minute, you think, you know what was all the fuss about? I mean, I just quit smoking and that's it. I mean, if I could sort of, you know, If I could have sort of heard myself talking in those first few days, I'd be like, yeah, right, you know what I mean? Quitting smoking is bloody hard. Sorry, I nearly swore there. It's flipping hard. And I just wanted to wish you the very best of luck. I'm sure you'll do it. And even if you don't, even if you have a cigarette, it's just a cigarette. I mean, just pick yourself back up again and have another go, and you will get there. I mean, you've been smoking pretty much about the same as me, actually, maybe a little bit longer. So you've got, all these years of certain routines that you do. Maybe, like I say, when you get up in the morning, that's, you have one then, or maybe the last thing at night. So you've got this routine that you've had, all these little trigger points that you've had for 20 odd years. That's a big thing, a massive thing to overcome them. So and when you do, I hope you realise how much of a challenge and how much of a great feeling it is once you actually have overcome them. So you get that, and you get that from me. So keep in touch, mate. Yeah, best of luck, and a very, very Merry Christmas. Cheers.